Yes, guys, and welcome to RGHandhelds. Thank you for tuning in. First of all, a happy new year to all my subscribers. Thank you for tuning in. Today, yes, it's the GKD Pixel, the highly anticipated micro, well, you can say micro or mini handheld that's hit the market. It's not actually out yet. We're looking at end of January, maybe after the Chinese New Year. There will be a release on AliExpress and GKD's own website on the AliExpress site. So yeah, let's do a unboxing. But before we do that, we're going to check out a few specs. So GKD Pixel colors come in black, blue, red, and green. And then there's that special purple one. But you need to purchase a pack of 5 to get the purple one, which could be quite expensive, guys. But as far as I know, it's not available separately. It's got the Ingenic 1830 processor, so GKD Mini, GKD 350H, they're all compatible with the same software. Screen is 2.4 inch IPS full fitted screen. It's got a battery of 1300 milliamps with a full metal housing and plastic buttons. There's no Wi-Fi on this one, guys. But let's go ahead and quickly do it's got an SKU on there, guys, 004. Let's go ahead and do a quick unbox. So packaging is nice as usual. Pretty plain packaging there, guys. You can see Pixel, nothing else, and it tells you to open the box there. We will compare it to our other few handhelds in a bit, just for size comparison, guys. So in the box, we have this GKD Pixel manual. You may want to scan that if you want more information. And it tells you just a few button layout pictures there. And you can have a look at that right there. If we zoom in on that. So you can see you got your volume buttons there on the left and right. Your D-pad, trans flash card, select and start right there. Headphone jacks down here, Type C, and dual speakers, A, B, X, and Y. Battery states down the side with a power button and a menu button. So we'll go ahead and check that out right now. Let's get this out the packaging for you. Doesn't come with a screen protector, guys. So this is it. Very nice metal. Feels great in the hand. Very nice indeed. It just feels quality, guys. There's your power indicator. So let's power it on with the power button. And there you can see it should shoot up because it was about 90. Should be about 100%, 95%. I did fully charge it. And it runs on the IUX 2.0 OS, which is the latest one from them. And you can see your battery bar, and you got about 85% there now. Yeah, so quick look outside. Your trans flash, it is spring loaded, guys, so it's not one of them where you gotta yank it out, so that's good. You got your volume buttons here, you can see there down the side, and you got your L1, R1, L2, R2 buttons, and they feel good, guys. They're not too clicky, they don't feel too cheap. Like I say, this is your power indicator, indicating your battery. You got a menu button just there, guys, so in game you can get to some menus, and the power button also exits out of some apps and games. You got your start and select here. They don't feel too bad either, not too clicky. And your A, B, X, and Y right here. You can see the height on them here, and the D-pad. D-pad feels good. It's quite close to Ambonic type of D-pad. It's firm. It's not too mushy or too soft, which is nice. You got screws here down the side, which is holding the device together. You got a lanyard hole right here. And it's got that nice texture on the back, guys. I really like this. because when you hold it, it's got that nice grippiness to it, you know, and you can feel it, the texture on the back. It just helps you to grip the device while you're playing. So let's go ahead and zoom in and check out a few emulators. We won't do too much, guys. So what I want to show you is vertical gaming on this, how it works. So it's going to be something like, you're going to be holding it like this. And it's not too bad once you get used to it. I mean, I'd like to map these, which I think you can map the buttons. So it'll be, you know, you can use it like this, but just out the box kind of thing. So let's go ahead and get straight into the action, guys. You can see there, this is how it is. Game runs very smooth, no slowdown whatsoever. Almost out of bombs. No bombs on my mom. Yay. So that is vertical gaming, guys, and I'm really liking vertical gaming on here. Let's get out of here. So you simply press select and thingy together and you'll come out. Press select and select, you'll come out totally. So that is their vertical gaming. You got DOSBox on here as well. You got your Final Burn Alphas, Final Birth Neo, your Final Burn Alphas. They've put CPS 1, 2, Neo Geo, PGM, and Unclassified on there. You got your NES, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, and Game Boy Color again. There you go, they're specified in each folder there. You got Java. Someone was asking me about Java, so there's your Java app, guys. There's no games on here, but you can add them. You got your links, your Game Boy Advance, main full, so you got all your arcade games. Mega Drive SX. So let's have a quick look at this and see Sonic the Hedgehog. Gotta play Sonic on this. It's such a nice, cute device, guys. I have to admit, it's kind of a device I'd keep with me all the time, and I don't really tend to do that a lot. Just throw it in your pocket and forget about it, because it's so small. I would like to get a screen protector for it. Still looking out for one, and a nice case. So no lag whatsoever, you can see there. I've not noticed any kind of lag or screen tearing. So that is Sonic. So to exit, I think you use the menu button here. There you go. And you just come out simply like that. So that was Mega Drive, guys. You got CD32 on here as well, guys, which is pretty surprising. And it runs great, I heard. So this is Afterburner on Sega CD32. And it's pretty hard to emulate on some systems. Some systems just cannot run it. You could see here it's running great. Crash and burn. So again, you got to press the power button to come back to the menu on this one. So you see these act as the menu will bring up the main menu on some apps and games, and if that don't work, try the power button. Just click it once, which will brings you back to this menu, and then you just press start. So that was CD32X, which I thought was impressive. Neo Geo Pocket, open ball, guys. I won't go through them all. We will check out PlayStation, because I heard PlayStation runs amazing on here. Bloody Roar 2. Let's give that a shot. You can see the marking GKD Pixel right there at the bottom. The screen's quite nice. It's kind of indented in, and the frame is over it. I would say it needs a screen protector, but I don't know what kind of glass they have on it, if it can take scratches or not. So let's quickly get into the game, guys. Just pick someone randomly. Wow. You can see it runs pretty good, guys. So that's Bloody Roar 2. You press these buttons and you got a few options menus there, and you'll simply quit out and back in. So you got Super Famicom, Master System, WonderSwan, and back there. To get back, you just, oh, we've accidentally started. To get back, you press this button to come back. So you got games on here as well, guys. You can see here, games. Let's try one of my all-time favorites, Sky Attack, which was made by Tommytronic. Just quickly start this game. A lot of you might know this game. It's an old classic where you'd wear these funny kind of, well, you put it to your eyes and you could see inside like binoculars and play this game. I used to have one back in the days. A friend of mine made this game specifically actually for me. Let's not bore you too much. So you can see there, Xiao Yang, inspired by me and my good old friend Stuart. Thank you, Stuart, for that. So you can see there's a whole selection of games on here. Doom, we could fire up Doom quickly, see how that runs, because it's so easy just to get into Doom and play it. You can see there, and you can run if you hold down. It runs absolutely brilliant. So come out of that. I'm not sure how you exit. Let's have a go. There you go, and that was pretty simple. So that is your games that are actually pre-installed. You got free Doom. You can see I'll just scroll through a few games here. We're not going to play them all, guys. I've actually installed a few myself. You can see you won't get all these, but I simply took the GKD 350 OPK files and put them on here. Sorry, I've accidentally started the wrong game. I gotta wait to come out of that. There you go. So, oh god, wrong key again. Sorry, guys. I get confused which one, because they're so hard to see. It don't actually show you. It does show you, but it's very hard to see which one's A and B. But let's try that again. There you go. So it's this one. Sorry about that, guys. So RetroArch is on here, but they actually call it Retro Run on here, and they've mapped a few cores. What it looks like are cores linked to Retro Run. You got Pico 8 on here. Let's have a quick look at that. I suppose we can just fire up a game quickly. It's complaining about no cartridge cards. So that one's not working too good. I did get it to actually play some though. Let's have a look. Let's try one more. There you go. Maybe some won't work, some will. So you can see Pixel 8 is running great on here, guys. Then you simply exit out. I use the power button, guys. Let's try one more. See, it's giving us the note cards. Maybe some work, like I say, and some won't. There you go, that one works as well. It's asking us to press a button. So let's not waste time. So that is Pico 8. It's going to be hit and miss, guys, on that. You got Scum VM, Super NES, and WonderSwan. Another thing, guys, I want to mention is if you press start, it will go into standby, but these lights will still remain on, and you can see it comes back on, and it's pretty quick. I've also set the time, which is the correct time as of now. When you power off, it remembers the time, so I'm presuming it has RTC built in, which keeps the time remembered. So you got a test folder on this firmware. Like I say, this is an early firmware, guys, so please bear that in mind. 3DO is in beta testing as well. So we're gonna check out the Wolf game on here on the 3DO and see how that runs. Quickly get to start it. Oops. So you can see it runs good. And come back out of that. You press the select button to come back out. So that was Wolf on 3DO, guys. You got easy reprogram, you got a flash player, flash games, Game & Watch, MNX, Neo Geo. I'm not sure what PlayStation memory card, maybe access straight to the card save files, PCFX, ONS. You got some TIC-AE, Virtual Boy emulator, and Watara, and WQX, which is kind of like a diary thing, I think. So that's the test. These are beta testing stuff. You got a few apps in here. Movie player, file manager, text editor, O2XIV, I think that's a picture viewer, input tester for testing all your buttons, and I believe that's your MP3 player. So come out of that, and you got your settings, about, there's the date. So they are translating the firmware slowly into English. Most of it is English. You'll still find a bit of Chinese. You got the ALSA mixer to change your sound settings, Pi clock power, which will power it off depending on the button. Device, you got a few settings that you can set here, guys. I won't go into all that, but you got settings as well. Selecting your themes, you can select your language, save last selection, restart last game. So it allows you to restart the last game on boot, guys, which it says here. White mode, I'm not too sure. Disable cache updates, external apps path, so you can use apps on a SD card, output logs, and show hidden links, and so on. So that's just a few options. You got a terminal app on here, and you can change your themes here, guys, like the background and previews, font size, and so on. So you could do a bit of customizing on the device to your liking. It does show Wi-Fi, but it don't actually have Wi-Fi built in. I'm not too sure if you could use a US Type-C Wi-Fi adapter. Maybe you can and use this. And you got a USB mode, so you can actually connect it to the PC in USB mode, guys. That's another bonus there. So that is it. I'm going to leave it there for the Pixel, guys. I really like the device. It's let's zoom out here and compare it to a couple other handhelds. So one more quick look around the Pixel. You're really gonna like it, guys. I do. I'm actually gonna buy all 5 of them when they finally come to release them, just for my collection, guys. So first off, let's compare it to the RG Nano. You all know the Ingenic RG Nano. So that's gonna fit in about there. So you can see it's a bit bigger than the RG Nano. And then obviously the Miu Mini, the good old Miu Mini. So there you go. That is the kind of handhelds I would compare them to, guys. Just these 3, because you can see it fits in between them. And I think, you know, personally, it's the perfect size. I mean, Miu Mini is nice. It's a brilliant size, great for playing games. Nano, still one of my favorites, but could be a little small sometimes to play, you know, especially if your eyes are given away. But this is kind of like pretty cool in size. You know, I'm finding that I can carry it around with me. There's a size comparison down the side there for thickness, guys. So you can see where it fits in that kind of size comparison perfectly there. I am going to leave the video here, guys. So let's sum it up. Pixel, I think, is amazing. I'm really liking it compared to the other devices. I'm not putting these ones down. They are in their own right amazing devices, and I know you guys know that. I have arranged with Lao Zhang to send the Onion guys a few devices for development to see what they can do, but they're not promising nothing. They're just gonna see what the hardware is and, you know, try something. But don't expect or don't buy the device thinking you're gonna get Onions, because, you know, it's not gonna, may not happen, guys. Certainly not tomorrow, or, you know, within a month or 2. But, you know, they will be getting devices. So thank you to Lao Zhang once again. And that is the Pixel, GKD Pixel, guys, will be released by the end of January. I'll put links in the video where you can actually buy it from and the specs and so on. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you soon.